NAD+, or nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide, has become something of a buzzword in longevity circles, and there's legitimate science behind the excitement. This coenzyme is absolutely essential for energy metabolism, DNA repair, and the function of sirtuins, proteins that regulate cellular health and longevity. The problem is that NAD+ levels decline significantly with age, sometimes by 50% or more, and this decline appears to contribute to multiple aspects of aging. Most discussions of NAD+ focus narrowly on supplementation with precursors like nicotinamide riboside or nicotinamide mononucleotide. And while these can increase NAD+ levels, that's really only part of the story. We need to think about the entire NAD+ ecosystem, how it's made, how it's used, and how it's broken down. NAD+ synthesis happens through multiple pathways. There's the de novo pathway starting from tryptophan, the price handler pathway from niacin, and the salvage pathway that recycles nicotinamide. As we age, the salvage pathway becomes less efficient, which is one reason why supplementation with nicotinamide riboside or NMN can help. These compounds feed into the salvage pathway. But here's what often gets missed. NAD+ consumption increases with age, particularly through the CD38 enzyme. This enzyme, which sits on cell membranes, degrades NAD+ in the extracellular space and becomes more active as we age, essentially creating a drain on NAD+ stores. You can supplement all you want, but if CD38 is ramped up, you're fighting an uphill battle. Sirtuins and PARPs consume NAD+ as part of their normal function. Sirtuins regulate metabolism and stress resistance, while PARPs are involved in DNA repair. When DNA damage accumulates, PARP activity increases, consuming large amounts of NAD+. This creates a situation where you need more NAD+ precisely when your levels are declining. So what does a comprehensive approach look like? Yes, supplementation with NR or NMN can help, typically in doses of 250 to 500 milligrams daily. But timing matters. Some research suggests taking these precursors in the morning aligns better with natural circadian rhythms of NAD+ synthesis. Dietary strategies can support NAD+ production. Foods rich in niacin provide precursors, though at much lower levels than supplements. Tryptophan from protein sources feeds the de novo pathway. Exercise is powerful for NAD+ metabolism. Both endurance and resistance training have been shown to increase NAD+ levels through multiple mechanisms, including increased expression of the enzymes involved in NAD+ synthesis. Here's where it gets strategic. Combining NAD+ precursors with CD38 inhibitors may provide synergistic benefits. Apigenin and quercetin, both natural flavonoids, show CD38 inhibitory activity in research. Taking these compounds alongside NAD+ precursors could theoretically both increase production and decrease degradation. But I have concerns about the current enthusiasm around NAD+ supplementation. First, most human studies have been relatively short-term and small-scale. We don't have robust long-term safety data, particularly at the higher doses some people are taking. Second, some research suggests that excessive NAD+ boosting could potentially have downsides, perhaps interfering with important signaling pathways that use NAD+ depletion as a signal. A rational protocol would include moderate-dose NAD+ precursor supplementation, perhaps 250 milligrams of NR daily taken in the morning, combined with quercetin or apigenin for CD38 inhibition, supported by regular exercise and a diet adequate in B vitamins which serve as cofactors in NAD+ metabolism. But this should be viewed as supporting healthy NAD+ metabolism, not as a magic bullet for aging.